There's nothing more exciting than what I like to call the surprise, the aesthetic s- surprise.
Elegance is
Aesthetic
the word.
surprise. If one sees upon coming upon a striking portrait, for example, or abstract painting, there is a signature to it, something distinctive. It catches the attention directly. And as I believe some poets have expressed it, holds you long enough to remain with the creator, uh, to understand what the whole thing might be about. And the scientist does that. And I believe that the observer of the creative art of that, they have to have that signature. They have to give that aesthetic surprise. And that is the fundamental creative process of the human mind. That is the manner in which I think intelligence evolved in the firelight around the campsites of pre-humans and ancient human species, namely the development of language to grasp more and more, and then the development of metaphor to capture attention and improve memory and the quality of emotional response. And that's common to science and to the humanities. The poet is feeling, and like all creative artists, is trying to transmit his or her feelings directly from the perception of them in words that will allow a direct transmission of those feelings he has into the feelings and sensibilities of the person he's addressing. Whereas the scientist does the opposite. The scientist perceives a phenomenon, the scientific view, that analyzes it and tries to explain why it's there, what it is exactly, and what its history was. And conversely, that the humanities are perhaps in a position and the mood to draw so much of new information and insights from scientific discovery that we actually could have something like a scientific humanities. And that this is a borderland of new disciplines and ways of thinking and techniques of discovering and expressing that may be opening up to us to join science and the humanities.
And I do think a frontier on which we're meeting is the environmental sciences, where humanists have always been comfortable. Poets have always liked to write about the trees and the stars. And scientists, that's where they live.